Hello everyone, so I'm doing a live today. I haven't done that before, just to see how it works. So, 10 minutes late, I was meant to start at 10, but I hope you can see this afterwards. So let's start straight away. Coming into the place, come to the front of your mat. I'm turning towards you. First of all, bring your feet into a grounded position. So you might want to have the feet hip-width apart, or you might want to have the feet together. See what feels more grounding for you. So we'll start with a more active yang practice, and then we're going to move into some gentler yin. So with half an hour, well, it's quite fast to do, but we'll manage. See if you want to use any props. If you have any injuries or issues, make sure that you are taking care of those. Let's just begin with a standing meditation. So see how you feel as you stand here. Bring the weight into your heels, roll your shoulders maybe a few times, forwards, up and down. And then reach the fingertips down to the floor. Think of lengthening the back of your neck. Go in a little bit through the core. Reach the crown up to the head. Close your eyes. And with your next deep inhale, feel how you expand through the body, how the breath is moving down into the body. And as you exhale, feel how everything softens, draws back together. And then do that again a few times, inhaling and exhaling. Maybe you hear that soft hissing sound at the back of the throat, the ujjayi breath, so the victorious breath that's guiding your practice. And let your weight really come down to the feet. Allow yourself to feel the whole foot on the floor. So from the toes, big toes to the little toe, feel the outside of your feet, feel the weight in the heels. And then feel the crown. So from the feet all the way up to the crown, and feel the top of your head. And think of it lengthening gently up as if there's a little string attached to the crown of your head, and you're reaching up and you're becoming nice and tall. And the rest of the body is just floating in between these 2 points. So the feet on the floor and the crown of the head reaching up. So in this moment, you're really safe standing tall and free in this breath. And then if you like, you can bring the hands to your heart center, lift the heart to the hands. And set an intention for your practice for the next 30 minutes. And taking a breath in and then sigh it out. And I'll offer an Om to open the session, taking a breath into chant. Om. Taking another breath in. Let's keep that breath flowing with your arms by the side. I'm going to come, well, if you're not there already, at the front of your mat. I have to move. We're going to do some lovely sun salutes. As you inhale, reach your arms up. Stretch high. So you're pressing down on the feet as the arms lengthen. As you exhale, hinge from the hips. Reach forward with the chest. Soften the head down to the floor. Breathe and feel the back of the neck lengthen forward. Maybe hands come onto your shins or keeping on the floor, roll the shoulders back. Bring the hands down, set your right leg back, drop right into the floor. As you inhale next, push into the left foot, lift your arms up, squeeze your glutes a little bit and think of opening the whole front. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step back into high plank, breathe in. As you exhale, begin to lower the knees, begin to lower the chest, elbows draw back. Roll yourself forward onto your belly, which I can't do because I'm pregnant, but you can. So roll yourself onto a low cobra. I'm coming higher to make space for my belly. But keep the elbows bent, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, tap the toes, push the hips back and up into downward facing dog. This is the first dog, so start to gently walk out. Heels turn out to the side, press the hands into the floor, keep the head relaxed. Just stay here for 3 breaths. Inhaling for 1. Stretch your arms nice and long. Inhale, exhale for 1. Inhaling for 2. Think of drawing the chest through the arms. You can still bend the knees a lot. And for 3. As you exhale, step both your feet together so the toes touch. And then lift your right leg up. Breathe and point the toes. Try to draw the left heel to the floor. As you exhale, step the right foot forward. If you can't reach the right foot between your hands, bring the left knee down, right foot forward. Tuck the left toes, breathe in, lift your arms up. As you exhale, hands to the floor and come into standing splits. Lift the left leg up and pull yourself down to the right leg. Inhale, bend both your knees, step left foot to meet the right, open the chest, and exhale, fold down. Inhale, reach your arms up, press into the feet, look up, and we're going to go to the other side, folding forward, Uttanasana. Halfway up, expand the heart. Hands to the floor, step left leg back, left knee down. Inhale, your arms come up, breathing in. Squeezing the glutes a little bit, think of opening the chest. Exhaling, hands to the floor. Step back into high plank, inhaling. Open the heart forward. Exhale, knees down, chest and chin. Inhale, roll forward into low cobra. I'm coming a little higher, so make sure that you're just staying on the lower ribs. Exhale, pull back down, facing dog. 3 breaths again here. Inhaling for 1. Again, you can walk out. Relax the head. Exhale for 1. Press the heels of the hands into the floor and your index finger down. Breathe for 2. Think of drawing the heels towards the floor. Activate the thighs, lift them to the hips, and breathe in 3. Exhaling, bring the big toes together, touching. Lift your left leg up into the sky, breathing in. Exhale, left knee forward. Step the left foot between your hands or modify right knee down. Inhale, your arms reach up, squeezing the glutes a little bit. Exhale, hands to the floor, lift the right leg up. Pull the head towards the shins. Inhale, both knees bend, right foot steps next to the left, open the chest. Exhale to fold. Inhale, reach your arms up, look up. And hands to your heart. That was 1 round, we're going to do 2 more. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, folding forward. Pull the navel in. Can't do that, you can. Inhale, halfway up, open the chest. Long on your spine, feel the back stretch. Right foot steps back, right knee down. Inhale, your arms open to the sky. Lift from the ribs. Exhale, hands down. High plank, inhaling. If you want chaturanga, elbows bend back. If you want upward dog or stay with low cobra. Squeeze the legs together. Keep the thighs off the mat, shoulders roll back, so not collapsing here. Exhale back to downward facing dog. Let's move on. Big toes touching. Reach right leg up into the sky. Exhale, right foot forward between your hands. Left knee down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Lift left leg, standing splits. Inhaling, those legs down, open the chest. And exhale, fold. Inhale, your arms look up. And exhale, folding down again, forward fold. Halfway up, expand the heart. Feel how there's more space now on the legs. Left leg steps back, left knee down. Inhale, your arms up, open the chest, reach fingertips to the sky, hands to the floor. High plank, inhaling, press the floor away. Exhale, chaturanga, or knees support you. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, downward dog. Big toes touching. Lift left leg into the sky, inhale. Exhale, left foot forward between the hands, right knee down. Inhaling, arms up. Open the heart, exhale, lift right leg, standing splits. Right leg down, inhale, open the chest forward, halfway up, and exhaling to fold. Last round, inhale, arms up, hands to your heart, Samasthiti. Ooh, getting warmer. Inhale, arms up, open the chest, exhale, folding down. Halfway up. Think of pressing your shins and into the hands and roll the shoulders back. Hands to the floor, right leg back, right knee down. Inhaling, open the chest. If you want, you can make a little back bend. I am putting the heart. Exhale, hands to the floor. High plank. Squeeze the belly, squeeze the glutes, open the chest. Exhale, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Upward dog, rolling the shoulders back. Exhale, downward dog. Toes touch together. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Breathe in. Exhale, step forward. Left knee down. Inhaling, arms reach up. And hands to the floor, left leg up. Step into the front, halfway up, open the heart. Exhaling, folding down, pull the navel in. Inhale, arms reach up to the sky, and last half round, folding forward, Uttanasana. Opening the chest, lengthen. Hands to the floor, left leg back, left knee down. Inhaling, arms reach up, breathe in. Hands down to the floor. High plank. Breathing in, notice how much more fluid you are. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, the heart opens, keep the breath going. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Big toes touch, lift left leg into the sky. Exhale, left foot forward, right knee down. Inhaling, arms reach up. And hands to the floor. Exhale, shift the weight, standing splits. Right leg comes down, open the chest, and exhale to fold. Inhaling, reach the arms up, look up, and hands to your heart. Samasthiti. Bring your hands by the side, and turn sideways to you. Bring the arms by the side, lengthen to the crown of the head. Take a moment to regain your breath. I'm quite out of breath because, of course, I'm practicing and talking to you. So just feel how the body feels. How do the legs feel? Can you bring in your attention if you lost that awareness? Taking another deep breath in. And as you exhale, if your feet are together, bring them hip width apart. Bring your hands onto your hips. We're getting a little back bend. So breathing in, roll your shoulders back, lift the chest up. As you exhale, hinge forward. Now grab with your peace fingers, your big toes. Hook them under. So the palms are facing each other. You might have to bend the knees, that is fine. I have to bring the legs a little wider because of my belly today. Breathing in, open the chest, and then start to pull your elbows out to the side. Look in between your toes so your neck is nice and long. And draw your thighs up towards your hips. If you have the knees slightly bent, think of drawing your chest forward. So you're really drawing the heart to the front. Pulling at the same time on your toes as the toes press down. You want to feel this push and pull with your body. Not pulling so much that you feel it gritting your tooth. You want to expand the heart. Keep drawing the shoulder blades together at the back. Taking a few breaths here. Really notice that when you inhale, the crown can lengthen forward. As you exhale, your belly pulls in, your shoulders pull up and away from the ears, up, well, down the back, not up. Keep the weight a little bit forward. And exhaling. Release the toes. Now slide your hands underneath the feet so the toes might touch the wrists. If they can't go that far, just see if you can reach down as far as possible. Breathe in, again, lean a little bit forward, and again, pull your shoulders away from your ears. Draw them down the back and lengthen the spine. Breathing in, keep lifting your thighs up to your hips, so engaging the quad muscles. Another deep breath in, and exhale. Release the hands by bringing the weight into the heels. Hands onto your hips, and then inhale, come halfway. Exhale, pull navel and stay here for a moment. Squeeze the legs, come all the way up to standing. And then exhale, bring the feet together. Now bring the hands behind your back, interlace the fingers. Breathe in again, open the chest, step your right leg back and swivel around. So we're going to turn all the way back. Roll your shoulders back, lift the heart. If you look from the front, my legs are still facing forward. And then fold over your right leg. Keep pulling your arms back. You can't interlace the hands, just hold your elbows or just reach your arms back. Press down to your right foot. Think of pulling right hip back and left hip slightly forward. Draw your chin a little bit in and think you want to lengthen to the back of your neck. Squeeze the legs up to the hips. Breathe 2 more breaths here. As you inhale, lengthen hands to hips if you want to release them, if they were loose, or just pull yourself back up to standing. Bend your front knee, reach the arms up into a nice, gentle warrior one. And then shift the weight into your right leg and lift your left leg up. Flex your left toes and come to flying warrior. Hold it here, reaching the arms back. 5 breaths. 1, find that balance. 2, 3, keep drawing the chin slightly in. 4, 5. Now if you want, bend the front knee slightly and bring your hands to the floor and come to a standing splits. Point the back toes and pull yourself down to the right leg. Maybe if you can, hold your right ankle and pull yourself down to the leg. 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, long breath. 4, and 5. Bending your front knee. Step the left leg back. Bring the left heel down. Push into the front leg. Reach the arms all the way up to standing. And then from here, bring the hands back. Hands behind your back again. Change the clasp of the hands. Take 1 breath in, open the heart. As you exhale, fold into a humble warrior. So soften the head down in between your legs. Bending the knees, reaching the arms up and over. Stay here, 5 breaths. 1. Push down to the right heel. 2, 3. Feel how strong your legs are there, holding you. 4. Crown of the head goes to the inside of the foot. And 5. Well done. Release the hands down. Bring the left hand to the inside of the right foot. Lift up the left heel. And then reach up through the right arm. Simple twist. Hold it here. 5 breaths. 1, 2. Keep reaching through that left leg. If it's too intense, bring the knee down. 3. Think of rotating. 4. Keep seeing your thumb so you're not just drawing the arms slightly back. You want to find that long line. And 5. Good. Look to the floor. Bring the right hand down to the right thigh. Left heel down. And then windmill your arms up and open. Open your arms. Turn your toes in. I'm going to face my bum to you now. And then bring the hands to the hips. Take 1 breath and open the chest as you exhale. Fold forward. Hello. And then reach the outside of your feet if you want. Or grab your big toes with your peace fingers there. And pull yourself down in Prasarita. Good. Feeling that you might have worked a little bit more into your right side of the leg. Breathe in. Exhaling. And then from here, take your left hand and reach it to the outside of your right ankle. You are probably mirroring you now. And then bend your left elbow down towards the floor. You can bring the right hand onto your lower back and reach towards your right leg. Hold it here. So intensifying the sweat. Avoid the hip rolling. So try to keep the hips level. Well done. And then release, coming back to the center. Turn the toes out to the side. Sink into a nice squat. And then push the floor away. We'll do this all on the other side now. So turn the back toes forwards, the right toes in. Left toes are now facing to the front. Bring your hands again behind your back, interlace the fingers, or do the variation you did. Open the chest, inhaling as you exhale, fold forward. Lift up through the thighs, draw the navel in. 5 breaths. 1. Draw the chin in. Think of the back, the shoulders rolling back. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Good. Release, bending the front knee. Release the arms. Breathe in. Do a nice, easy, warrior one. And transfer the weight into the left foot. Lift up the back leg. Fly. Flex the back toes down. So the little toe of the right toe goes to the outside of the mat. 5 breaths. 1. That's on the picture. Yeah. 2. Draw the shoulder blades back. 3. Squeeze your belly in, squeeze your glutes. 4 with my wobble leg. 5, bending your front knee. Hands to the floor, standing splits. You have blocks, please use them. Lift up your back leg. Pull yourself down towards the left leg. Draw the head towards your ankle. 1. Point the back toes, make it nice and active. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Release, bending your front knee. Step your back leg back. You better go now. Forgot it. That happens sometimes I'm pregnant. So here we go. Press the foot. Press the foot on the floor. Reach your arms back up. Straighten the front leg. Hands behind your back. Change again the clasp of your hands to the unfamiliar one. Lift your chest up. And then as you exhale, bend your front knee. And fold inside of the left ankle. Relax your head. Whoops. And then pull the navel in. Reach your arms up and over again. You can release just the arms back or hold your elbows. 1, 2. Find that deep breath. Really draw down the energy into your left ankle. 3. Down into the earth. 4. And 5. Release the arms. Bring the right hand down inside of your left foot. Turn, lifting the back heel. You can bring the back knee down and then open through the chest into a simple twist. See your hand, your thumb. So you're not just moving the arm slightly back. Draw the shoulder back. Maybe squeeze the back knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Coming back, hand to your knee, bring the right knee down, windmill your arms up and open, turning the left toes forward, bring the hands onto your hips, open the chest, exhale, folding forward. Hands down, holding your big toes again, hello. Open the heart, pull yourself down. Little pull, feel how this feels now, and then reach your right hand to the outside of the left ankle. Bend your elbow down towards the floor. Left hand can be on your lower back and twist a little bit to the left leg. Keep squeezing the glutes up. Long breath. Two more. And then releasing, coming back to the center. Bring your hands onto your hips, bend your knees, turn the toes out, sit into a squat, and push the floor away. Good. Then just heel toe, heel toe, heel toe, the legs together. Give your legs a little shake, and we're just going to come down onto the floor. So from the front of the mat, breathe in, lift your arms up. Legs should feel nice and grounded now. Exhale, folding forward. Let's come to a yin pa. Inhaling, open the chest halfway. And then step yourself back just into a downward dog. So stepping back, you can go through vinyasa if you want to. I want to make it a little bit gentler now. And then from here, just bend your knees. Bring them down to the floor. And then sitting back by crossing your legs, or if that doesn't feel right, you can sit on one side and come to a seated position. I'll turn around to you. Bring the soles of the feet together. And have a little wriggle with your hips. So little movement, hips. So I do a lot of hamstrings. Let's go a little bit into the hips now. Good. So start by just squeezing the knees a little bit up. If you feel like your knees are really high and you're rounding your back, sit on something like a pillow or a cushion so you have a little bit of height for your hips. You can even bring your feet a little bit further forward or place something underneath if you have something lying around. Good. Then take a breath in. And then from here, just gently start to pull your feet towards you as you try to squeeze your knees out to the side. Just hold this for a moment. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then release, and then very slowly start to soften forwards. Soften forwards. Maybe you can make fists with your hands so that you want to drop your head down there. And if that feels too low, I might pull it and push it. here. To grab them quickly. So you might want to place something on top of your ankles. Bring your elbows down here. Maybe you can rest your chin on your hands. Depending how you feel, you can also just relax the head. And let yourself now go into more calm energy. So as you feel the release in your lower back and maybe your thighs, stay really tuned into your breath. Notice when you inhale that there's an expansion, as if the breath is moving into the tight areas of the lower back, the ribs and the hips. And as you exhale, there's a softening. And there's this feeling of letting go. That you are in control of this, so you decide what feels right for you. So you don't have to push into the letting go. You don't have to really do very much. You can just very slowly release. A bit like melting ice in the sunshine, which we'll hopefully have soon. Let the neck muscles soften and the shoulders. Just a few more moments here where we can settle and soften. And then take a breath in, really deep one and sigh it out. See if that gives you a little bit more release. Then slowly roll yourself up. Careful. And then slide your legs out to the side and we're going to come to a straddle. So again, working into the inner legs. So again, if you feel like you can't really reach and you're trying to get somewhere and your back is rounded, you can just bend your knees and then just fold forward. So again, releasing the back. If you're feeling quite comfortable with the legs straight, make sure that the toes are pointing up, so not falling inwards. And then walk your hands to a place where you start to feel the inner leg stretch. Be mindful that if you have one leg a little bit more open, so this side is more open than this, so my upper body tends to sort of want to do this, wants to roll towards a more open side. So try and stay in the middle, which means I feel more intensity here than here, that much. Come to your edge where you feel like you can stay there for a few minutes. Again, relax your head if you like. Your pillows and cushions. You can again close your eyes and soften in your own way. And notice if there's any feeling of ambition or the need to want to get somewhere. See if you can just arrive and notice what is present in this moment. And checking in if this is still in line with your intention you set for your practice. Checking in with your breath. And another deep breath in here. And then sighing it out. And then walking your hands back towards you. With the help of your hands, bring the knees a little bit together. And then slowly lie yourself onto your back. Maybe give the legs a little shake beforehand. And as you're on your back, just set the feet in for a moment. And just take one little lift through the hips. So you're opening through the chest. If you want, you can interlace the hands underneath your back one more time. Draw the pinky fingers into the floor and take a little back bend here. Breathe into the chest. Press down to the feet and the balls of the feet. Maybe lift the toes. And then slowly release the arms. Roll yourself down onto your back. And then you can drop the knees side to side. Gentle rocking. And then from here, when you're ready, sliding the legs one by one away from you. If your lower back feels a little tender, you can keep the knees slightly bent still because we did a lot of forward folding. Maybe with the knees drawn in together. Relax the arms by the side. Maybe your head rolls a little bit side to side. And release now into the floor. All the energy. Anything that is feeling tense or tired. And each breath gives you new, beautiful energy for the rest of the day and the week. Just staying here for another minute or so. Of course, you can stay longer if you like. Calm breath in and out. Feeling the rise and the fall of the belly. And then when you're ready, taking another breath in. Deep breath in and exhale, sighing it out. As I said, you're welcome to stay for longer. I'm just going to close the class now. Just rolling over gently to one side, bending your knees. Maybe lie there for a moment, just letting the weight be held by the floor. And then pressing the floor away when you're ready, stretching out through the top leg. Come into a seated position. Any way you like, resting your hands on your thighs, reaching up through the crown of the head. Closing the eyes. Notice how you feel. And check in with how would you like to be today? What from the practice could you take with you today? Maybe some of the strengths, the focus, the softening, the concentration, whatever it was that you noticed and that served you and felt good. That's something you can take with you today. So bit by bit, we expand our awareness, expand our consciousness. And bring the hands to your heart if you like. Lift the heart to the hands. And I'll offer again the Om to close. So taking a deep breath in first of all. And then sigh it out. And then inhaling to chant. Namaste everyone. Thank you so much for joining me in this session. Hope to see you again soon. And Monday evening will be Yin and meditation. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful Sunday.